Hi there, my name is Laurie Ellington, poly-coach.com. That's poly-coach.com. I work with individuals and couples in all kinds of relationships. I specialize in open relationships, non-monogamy, and polyamorous relationships. One of my favorite questions, and also one of my most challenging questions to answer, is how do you define polyamory? It's hard for me to answer that question because there's so many different ways of defining polyamory. Like, I will Google it and see what's newest on the internet. I consider asking Siri, Siri, what's polyamory? And I'm sure she'll come up with a new answer every time. What I've learned is that polyamory, it's a challenging word to describe. Everyone seems to have their own relationship to polyamory. They have their own stories. They have their own perspectives. They have their own pros and cons. When it comes down to how I personally describe polyamory and how I personally describe polyamorous relationships is, to me, it's very personal, first off, and it's something that my partner and I just sort of organically created and have developed over time. Like, yes, we started out as being a polyamorous relationship, and yes, we have learned and cultivated skills to be poly and be in a polyamorous relationship in a healthy way. We've learned a lot about communication. We've learned a lot about connection. We've learned a lot about transparency, and we learned a lot about how to be true to ourselves and how to be true to our desires and how to communicate that to each other in a way that creates and nourishes the connection in our relationship. So I would define polyamorous as a way of being non-monogamous in your life, in your relationship, or in your relationship lifestyle, in a way where you are, I use the word 100% transparent, like where you're 100% transparent, you communicate what's going on for you. You share your desires with other people, and it doesn't necessarily mean that if you are having a feeling or if someone else is having a feeling that you have to change what you're doing or they have to change what you're doing or what they're doing. It's like you are creating a relationship that works for you, that is outside of the box. Like, to define polyamory to me is to create and recreate a new way of being in relationship with yourself and with other people. It's how do we open up our hearts and how can we open up and deepen our levels of intimacy with other people in ways that may or may not be sexual. Yes, sometimes polyamory will take us down those routes where we are involved in sexual experiences with other people, and in that we communicate with everybody and everybody is in awareness. Everyone's in the know, which means everyone's in the yes, meaning that they know what's going on. They're aware of what's going on. It's nothing that's hidden. It's nothing that's secretive. It's nothing that is behind the couch over there. Like, in practicing polyamory, we are practicing what it's like to be truly open. Open with yourself, open with your hearts, open with other people, open with your desires, and open with your fears and your insecurities and your jealousies. A lot of this lifestyle for me has been one of transformation and one of sort of like on the path to enlightenment. Like, I am finding that the more I open up myself and my heart, the more open and available I am to love and be loved by other people. And it's really amazing. So that's my way of defining polyamorous and my way of defining what polyamorous relationship means to me. I encourage you to do your own research and I encourage you to do your own investigation. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Laurie Ellington, poly-coach.com. That's Laurie Ellington at Laurie Ellington, poly-coach.com. My email is polycoaching@gmail.com. I'm also on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on all those social media channels. So please send me a message. I'd love to have a conversation with you. I offer free poly coach sessions to anyone who's interested in working with me or just has a question about what it's like to be polyamorous and how I may help you in discovering what's true for you. Contact me. Thank you. Bye-bye.